All right, all you ambulance chasers, I'd like to welcome y'all back to the Big Thirsty Show, the Ambulance Chaser podcast. This just happens to be episode 32, and we do got the juice. And first of all, we got to do a drip check. We gonna give it up to the Stray Cats. We gonna give it up to the West Side Hat Company for keeping me looking so cool. COOL. Shout out to Moore's Day in the Time. 777-9311. Call Big Thirsty and make a request. Anyway, man, so we done lost a legend. It's a sad note, and we're going to give it to you the way that we do it because it ain't nothing to it but to do it and drink that do it fluid. So shout out to Max Romeo, Chase the Devil himself, and man, we lost one. At the age of 80, he was still kicking, had some heart complications. That's the reason why he passed. We gotta give it up. He was born November the 22nd, 1947, which was to make him a Scorpio on that zodiac chart or the tribe of Gad, however you want to, relate to it. So on that more Scorpio-ish side, his just so happens to be that one of his first hits was "Wet Dreams," which got banned in the UK, the BBC, but it sold over 250,000 copies. So hey man, how could you have a big smash hit that they won't even play on the radio? That's just how it is. If your name is Max Romeo. So, and then he said that it was about, Wet Dreams was about a leaking roof. But hey, they wasn't going for it. They got banned, and but he left school at 14, and he was on a sugar plantation. And we got a lot of sugar plantations here in New Orleans, so we can relate. But it inspired him that out there in that working in that hot sun. He inspired him to lyrically get it together, and he joined a group called the Emotions. Now, not the best of my love emotions, but a group out of the St. Anne's, St. Mary's, Clarendon, Yardman, and they had a string of hits. The Emotions was a popping thing, like in Jamaica in the '70s, and so actually the '60s. Because he left the Emotions in 1968 to start his solo career, and he couldn't quite get it to pop. So he went back to the Emotions. They created a couple more hits, and then he found his first hit, which the Jamaican Labor Party, the JLP, picked up, and they made that the theme song, So he was kicking up some dust, and so that was "Let the Power Fall." So "Let the Power Fall" was, it kind of set the stages for him to get with Black Art Studios. If you're a reggae aficionado, we talking about the madman himself, the insane Asylum, Black Art Studios, Lee Scratch Perry himself, King Perry. So they got together and they created the War in a Babylon album, which produced the smash hit Chase the Devil. And man, so that right there, that was the beginning of it for him. And but unfortunately, him and Lee Scratch Perry they parted ways soon after that. So he was on his own. He started his own label, and he couldn't quite get it to pop. And so he released a couple, tracks here and there. We'll put the album covers up on the screen, and which led us to Farai is the captain of our ship, which just happens to be my favorite Max Romeo song. So he's like, he's on the scene. He's doing it. He's getting with producers like Bunny, Striker Lee, and it's happening. It's going down. So time goes on, and that now let's get back to that smash hit "Chase the Devil," which transcended decades because Kanye West sampled that for the song for Jay-Z, the song Lucifer, and then also Prodigy sampled it. So so he's like I say, he's you know going through decades of relevancy. Now he ended up having to sue UMG, Universal Music Group, Lucien Grange, Clive Davis, because he hadn't been paid royalties in 50 years. So he sued for $15 million, and he lived in the UK for a while he was doing that, while there was a struggle going on. He eventually came on back to St. Mary, Clarendon, and J.A. Yard, and so he's still relevant. His children basically grew up musically. So he's got a daughter, Zana Romeo. That's her stage name. He got Azizi, Romeo, and Romax. And man, so Romax is musically active, producing, they touring, and he was like 78, still touring with his children, and man, we love him. That Zana, got some comments about her. And man, so like I say, he kept putting out albums. In 2016, he put out Bird Zone. In 2019, he put out Words from the Brave. He toured Europe in 2023 with his children, Romax and Azizi. And man, this is but as time went on, he experienced heart complications and failing health, and he ended up passing on us. So we like to, tip our West Side Hat Company brim to a legend, an entrepreneur, a family man, a spiritual groundation of the Rastafari movement. He was in St. Anne's, which was and it must be something in that coconut water, man, because man, I'm gonna have to go to Trenchtown and go visit what's that 42 Hope Road, and go see the museum and drink some of that coconut water. But man, what we gonna do is we gonna get the Big Ben on the line. We're gonna find out what time it is here in New Orleans, and we got some special guests that we working on getting on to the show. We don't want to give up too much GAME right now, but we will. Um, we're working on getting you some interesting guests. So be with the Big Thirsty Show. Show us some love. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm your friend. So if we locked in, um, let's do what we need to do and turn the TV off.
All right, all you happy laugh chasers. I told y'all we was gonna get to the fun part of the show, but it ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. But we got the Big Ben that's gonna let us know what time it is here in the Crescent City, the New Orleans, the NOLA. What's going on, Big Brother Ben?
It's all good, man. I'm just chilling. How you?
Man, we irie. The birds is chirping.
Beautiful day.
The wind chimes is going, and the neon is glowing. Man, ooh wee. So the French Quarter Fest, it went down 2025, the year that we trying to stay alive, and we here to check the vibes. We got the People's Champ on the line, and he's about to give us the 411. So how was it, Ben?
Yeah, it was a great experience for the first time. It was my debut performance. I thought maybe that we didn't have much time to make preparation with the young group that I had, but we covered it. We covered it pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, wee, man.
Yeah,
okay.
Beautiful day. I had folks who came out to see. I hadn't seen in years, and that was pretty good experience, definitely.
Man. Okay. Mm-hmm. But next time we're gonna get the Roots Radix behind you.
Yeah.
Have a whole. So who was behind you though?
Well, I had this young cast out of most of them from out of Loyola, Cameron Watson, who played on the record, and my girl, she was there, and most of the cats, like I said, they were students out of university, and we kind of put it together and made that presentation.
Okay, yeah, ma. Whoa, yeah, man. So we had the crowd rocking a while. We let them know that the Big Easy ain't so easy, and we had that Caramel Mocha Queen on the backdrop.
Yeah.
Man, I'm digging it. And letting y'all know that it's the crossroads and you got to make a choice. Man, coming from the Soul Avenger. Man. Whoa. So speaking of Soul Avengers, man, we on a sad note. We done lost another legend. So we got to get together without losing legends. But, man, Max Romeo, another one out of Clarendon, St. Mary's, that passed on us at the age of 80 due to heart complications. And he shares that Scorpio vibe, born November the 22nd, 1947.
Okay, that was great, man. Like I said, we never die, we just multiply. He left a whole legacy behind him, and he's going to always be heard through his music and through his gospel that he created on his time and his playing.
Yes. Two sons and a daughter, Aziza, Romax and Zama, and man, I think it's Romax is producing, and man, so they the family legacy, the Romeos are bringing.
Yeah, legacy lives on, sure.
Yes, I, man. Wait, man. My favorite song by him is "Tafari." It's the captain of our ship.
Oh, dig, yeah.
I know you got a son named Tafari.
Oh yeah. Straight up the bucks.
Yeah, I'm on. But he transcended decades. Kanye West sampled them for Jay-Z. Prodigy also sampled them. He hit Universal for a $15 million
lawsuit. Yeah.
lawsuit. They say he hadn't been paid royalties of 50 years.
Dig it.
Solution drains. You need to cut the check and give up the change. I don't know what's wrong with
Agreed. You know, never get enough. Yeah. They'll never get enough, you know.
Whoa. But he put on his iron shirt and
They're Satan out of the earth.
and put in the paperwork. Man.
Dig it.
Whoa. So he left school at 14. He worked on the sugar plantation. Now we here with the plantation posse 2.0. So we can see the correlation. His first group was the Emotions. Now not the Emotions, the Best of My Love, but the Emotions
right.
out of Clarendon.
Yes.
And, they had some hit songs, and he left to pursue a solo career. But he ended up hooking back up with the Emotions. He really didn't come up with his big hit until he got with the man himself, the Insane Asylum from the Black Ark Studios, King Lee Scratch Perry.
Yeah.
You know, he was also with Bunny Lee and different producers. Bunny Striker Lee. Let me get it correct. But man, so you know, we lost a legend, and we're gonna show him some respect and love. But we want to know, you know, what you got coming up. I know the Jazz Fest is coming, and what you got cooking? You know, what's going on? And well, anyway, let me ask you that. Well, what you got going on?
Well, right now, you know, we have guests coming in for Airbnb, and we expect them to do some courtyard concerts for them during the Jazz Fest season. Although we didn't get booked for the Jazz Fest this year, right now we're just trying to get some more record promotions and get the music out that people can hear. The new album, it's the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and the album was directed towards the memorializing that whole experience.
Whoa.
The Crossroads.
Man. Okay, yes. Let's promote the Crossroads. Oh man, I seen the interview you did with David Hines. You know, maybe we can get posts out here for the commemoration. They on tour right now, but it's all good because these is one thing about this city, that this 33rd parallel we on. These musicians, they love it here. It's the energy. We are the energy center. And you are the people's champ. So one phone call to get David Hines here for the low. Man.
Yes, indeed.
So, man, you know, we love to chat with you. We love to get that wisdom from you, and we like to, you know, get your call letters and your words of wisdom before we, you know, move forward with this one, and let you enjoy your strong end. So your words of wisdom.
Well, the thing is, you know, we've been so disconnected from the universal thought and nature that we can't really put it into perspective. But the reality is, you know, we're organic biological entities in this organic biological recycling environment. So other than what we've been taught, we have to redirect our energy back to that source. And when that happens, you know, it can manifest whatever.
Whoa. Heavyweight sound. Word, sound, and power.
Yes.
Man. Yes, I. So, man, you know, the people want to connect with you. They want to donate to you. How can they get at you? BenEHunter.com. Reach out. Go on to official Benny Hunter on Instagram,
Facebook. You can check me out. We there.
Okay, yeah, man. And so we can't forget the Trice Grammy winning producer that put down the heavyweight sound for you, man. What's going on with Diesel, man?
There's Diesel Harrison. Right now, his band was signed with Universal, and he's been in that promotion. And also, he just produced his compilation record with some of the locals on his little label, and he's been promoting that, and that's what's going on. Yeah, I was fortunate to have him to get together with him to put this record together. This record is going to be in the annals of history.
Whoa, yeah, fine. Okay. Yes, heavyweight sound. Man, okay, man. Well, it's great catching up with you. I'm going to let you enjoy your strong end.
Yeah, me too.
Man, so if you just had to just pick one Max Romeo song out of that catalog, what would it be?
Gonna put on the iron shirt and chase Satan off the earth.
How you burn?
You know,
man, I love
you know, for real.
Man, okay. Peace and love.
Yes, one heart.
Ben.
Yes.
Love. Bless
wow.
The big brother Juan Mercier. What's going on, Juan?
Not much, brother. How's everything?
Man,
in the house. I'm out here in L.A., living large and doing my thing.
Yeah, from Holly Grove to Carson, they done gentrified Holly Grove. You wouldn't even know it when you come back. But,
wow.
You know, it's all good, man. But we on the sad note today, Juan, man. I'm letting you know that we lost another legend. Man, they knocking them down, man. We lost Coco T. Now we lose the Max Romeo, man, the man that put on his iron shirt and chased the devil out of the earth. What we need to know from you, Juan, is you know, with you being a massive reggaeologist, aficionado, you ever seen Max Romeo live?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for having me on, Big Thirsty. And no, unfortunately, I didn't have the privilege of seeing Max Romeo. He didn't hit New Orleans, and if he did, I missed him because I'm a big Tippy Tina's fan and Jimmy's as well. I caught a lot of reggae out there back in the '80s, and Max Romeo was one I didn't get a chance to see. But I did see Coco T. Coco T came through. He was in a big production. He came through, and I was able to catch him. He gave you know how they do when they bring all these artists in, on that limited. But I caught his vibe, and he was live, and he did what he do, So yeah, so it was good times back then.
Okay, yeah, man. So Max Romeo, he got 2 sons and a daughter that's in the music, and they kicking up some dust. They actually did a tour when he was 77. He died at 80, but they did a tour when he was 77. It was called The Last Lap. So they went to the UK and all around and chased the devil away. Man, so if you just had to pick, a song, and it can't be "Chase the Devil," what is the song that you want the audience to hear right now while they cruising up to PCH from Max Romeo? Juan?
Well, you can rock One Step Forward.
So you sticking with the Black Art Studios, Lee Scratch Perry sound, the the mad mixologist, huh?
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Okay, man. Well, enough respect to you, Juan. We appreciate the time, man. And what we like to do here on the Big Thirsty Show is we like to get your wisdom from the day and your cash app because we want to get your donations up.
Okay, okay, yeah. You can always reach me at that $ Juan Mercier, capital J, capital M. I'm always taking donations. And it goes to a good cause, as always. We're living in times where things are, getting rough out there with this president in there. He's kicking up dust, and we just got to stay in prayer mode and deal with what we're dealing with. Stay positive. Pray and give God thanks for the many blessings that you do have. Moving forward, that's all we can do.
Okay, Juan.
Right, this big Thursday.
Yeah, well, we understand, man. There ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun, and we want you to enjoy your strong end, my brother. Peace
Yes,
and
sir.
love.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Blessings. Yeah.
Thirsty right back in Street Front, Louisiana, baby. And yeah, we're doing it big and we're doing it again.
Right on, right on. I'd like to thank all you ambulance chasers and the Ambulance Chaser fan club for tuning in and being patient with another Big Thirsty Show, the podcast that's not afraid to blast. We had to go outside on y'all, take it to California, and we will be back. Stay tuned for the Big Thirsty Show. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Welcome to the land where the just don't stop. Trunks pop, tops drops in the front end hot. Paint flop, screens on, that can bed in the zone. Yeah, it's on, ride on, ballin' at my home. Texas place don't hate, showing up in the state. Can't wait, get it straight, while the front end break. Paint the couch, be the boss, looking good when I flop. Sunshine, let it down, turn it up and climb. Roll around, hit your block, trunk going on now. Let it up, let it pop, light up the whole block. Southside, how we hold on a gangster stroll. Music hitting so hard, knocking outside mode. Hit the highway, cruise control, gon' let it roll. Roll up the drink, fired up and show the windows closed. On chrome, high side, throwing up the south side. Give it in this day up